वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। 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 श्री कृष्ण श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। 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 हे नाथ नारायण हे नाथ नारायण। गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पता न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं। भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेद वेदान्त वेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुस्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पकः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। यं प्रव्रजन्तम् अनुपेतम् अपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवो विनेदुः तं सर्वभूत यस्वानुभावमखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपम् अतिदिदीर्षतां तमोन्धम् संसारिणां करुणया आह पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनां। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्घ्रे। नमो किञ्चनवित्ताय निवृत्तगुणवृत्तये आत्मारामाय शान्ताय कैवल्यपतये नमः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 श्री कृष्ण श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण हरे मुरारे 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे हरे Murare, Hare Murare, Hare Murare, Hare Murare, Hare Murare, Hare Murare, Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govind, Hare Murare, Ena Nath Narayana Vasudeva. बोलिए श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम नारायण, हरि ओम नारायण नारायण. We had been seeing the chapters on Bhagavan Ram, which is 9, 10th, 11th and 12th. 10th, 11th, 12th. And in these chapters, three things are mentioned mainly. From the sad aspect of Bhagavan Ram's, dharma comes. From the chid aspect of Bhagavan Ram, knowledge comes. And from Anand aspect of Bhagavan Ram, love, compassion, forgiveness comes. So, from the sad aspect, when I say dharma, that means ability to tolerate the inner impulses, ability to get over your instinctive life, and from instinctive life go to inspirational life. If you can conquer your instinct, you become inspirational, and from inspirational life you go to intuitive life. So from instinctive to inspirational, from inspirational to intuitive. Well, what is intuitive? Wait. So, so from impulsive means what I feel, I do it without reference to Shastra, Guru, society, experiences. There is no filtering of that. There is no process. This is called, a person couldn't tolerate his impulses. Bigger things you can tolerate, higher you will rise, because that strength will come in your mind. Something which you can forbear, you become stronger after that. And that strength after that gives you the capacity to think that I think I can do better than what I am doing today. You surpass your own performance. When you feel I can do better, this is called inspiration. So dharma is the one through which you conquer your you conquer your thoughts which make you feel lack in confidence. You take away the confidence rather. After doing something, you will feel I am not that good, I cannot do much. And after doing certain action, you will feel that I can still do better. So dharma is the one which brings vishwas, or which can, and if you don't do dharma, you will start lacking vishwas. So big plans and big ideas will not come in your mind. Bhagavan Ram's life was that every step of his life was full of tyag. Sapte Ram Tapasvi Raja, not Bhogi Raja. Tapasvi Raja. Whether it was his sleeping, in sleeping had tapasya. Whether his time with the Guru, that was with tapasya. Whether he is with mother, he had tapasya. With wife, he had tapasya. When you leave something at will for a higher goal, that maintenance of that sankalp is the tapasya. So, this dharma brings the tapasya aspect. And this way of tapasvi cannot be sad. Tapasvi's level of confidence will be very high. Because sadness is inability to leave something smaller. And tapasvi is the one who can leave everything small because he has developed bit by bit his ability to live. Whole world human life is meant only for increasing this capacity of living. And it will not come in a day. You take your own time, but bit by bit you have to practice to live. Whether it is your selfish desire, whether it is the anger, whether it is your indulgence, whether it is your laziness, whether it is your passion, whether it is your jealousy, whatever is there. So that whole world and people around are a net practice you have to do how to live. He will make make the practice of living. So dharma is, Swami Abhedananda used to say, it's like a brake. It like a brake is required in a scooter or a car. Similarly, it's a brake. Everything I will not do. Everything I will not say. Everything I will not touch. So Bhagavan Ram's life was full of what should be the main aspect of the human birth. So this was sad aspect in Bhagavan Ram's life. And if you can invoke this, you will outshine others and you don't know which height you will go to. Second thing is the Chid aspect, where his knowledge comes. When he speaks to everybody, he speaks to the people of Ayodhya, whether he speaks to his brother, whether he speaks to his mother, whether he speaks to his father. When Dashrathji was lying down on the floor, he said, Pitaji, in the love, one should not be inadvertent. So, pramad is not required. So, everywhere, whatever he has spoken in Ramayana, in Valmiki Ramayana also, what he has spoken is the knowledgeable aspect. First, he is demonstrated by tapasya. Second, whenever required, he spoke. Because through his speech, not one portion I have seen where he spoke something which should not be spoken, or where his speech lacked the depth, or his speech lacked the sweetness, or his speech lacked the experience. He was the best among the one who is Vagmi, he was there. So his notions or his ideas about a certain aspect was very much Chid aspect of Bhagavan Ram. He was not, when your notions are not clear, you speak also something which is not right, or you will speak false, or you will speak something which is not deep, or it is not coming from dispassion or knowledge, it is coming from attachment, diversion, or it is coming from ego, it is coming from my jealousy, or it is coming my frustration, or it is coming from my arrogance. Bhagavan Ram's all his speech is coming from his own realization, from his own poise, from his own calmness. That is the Chid aspect of Bhagavan Ram. Everywhere you will see that. Everywhere you will see like that. So this is how we get introduced to somebody. Sometime I go to certain places for a talk, and they say, Swamiji, we forgot to get your introduction. I said, I'll introduce myself through my talk. My talk will be my introduction. And howsoever you will give the introduction, when I will speak, then only people will know me, what is my notion, what is my idea, what is my way of thinking or understanding. Then you will know better. Just saying that same thing, he was there, he conducted Jnana here, this is there, then this book was, and the crest crest jewel was the 2-year Vedant course that was done. ये सब तो ठीक है, उससे कोई वो मजा नहीं आता ज़्यादा. Some people don't know how to pronounce also. New people, उनको बोलना है. So, and not once or twice, many times when you speak from a person, or you know where he is quiet, or know you what he is speaking, you slowly know that person also. What he is speaking, what he is doing, you will slowly know he is speaking out of silence, or he is speaking out of inner noise, or he is speaking out of knowledge, or he is speaking out of frustration, or he is speaking out of love, he is speaking out of purity. Not on the stage, but normal parlance when you have that, Bhagavan Ram was master in it. Master. He was everywhere I see, he had that beautiful way of conversing. देखो, निषाद comes, he says, देव धरणी धन दान तुम्हारा, मैं नीच सहित परिवारा. With, hey Dev, this land, this place, everything is yours. My wife, my children, my house. Bhagavan Ram said, come and sit here, O Sakha. So he addressed him as Sakha to take out his sense of inferiority. How he used to take out the person's hidden complexes. How he used to take out their hidden. Not one rich person he visited in the Vanvas. I'm not saying rich person not good. I'm just saying he wanted to put the society at one level. Those who were neglected, he said, let me attend to them also. Don't over-understand what I'm not meaning. So, they are also required. Everybody has their own great place. And therefore, he started establishing Ram Raj in the heart of the people before it became an administrative setup. So he started with Kevat. He went to Shringaverpur, and there he got all the boatsmen together. And everybody he lived with them. Ram Raj means that in your life, God is the main, not Kamraj. God is the main. Then, but they were villagers. So if you want to say somebody, well, you are a villager rustic. But if you want to say somebody more worst, then you say you are, you are behaving like a tribal person. So he went to the tribals after that. In tribals, when he went, if you are too high, your highness is always tested by how much you live. You can live with the lowest class of people. One definition of a great person is his ability of compassion, how much he can live with the downtrodden, rejected, not accepted, and Bhagavan Ram was the champion in that. Second thing what he did. So from villager he came to the tribals. Still, if you want to accuse somebody, you say you are a monkey. He lived with monkeys also. And with the monkeys, he always expressed his love. When all monkeys were going to Lanka, as kapi ek na sena maan nahi, Ram kusal jahi puchi nahi. There was not a single monkey on whose head Bhagwan did not touch his and didn't ask, how are you? This was establishment of Ramraj. Establishment of Ramraj was the faith of the God that he tried to install from all class of people. And still, if you want to accuse somebody, one of his words you say, oh, Rakshas. And then he went to Rakshas also in Lanka. So from villager to tribal to monkeys to demons, this was his yatra in 14 years. And everywhere he made them their own. So Lanka also, if you go today, after Lanka, earlier it was called Lanka, after Ramji went, it's called Sri Lanka. She came later on. And still that place is there, Ravan's palace in Lanka. And still there is where Hanumanji had, Ashok Patika was burned. That spot I have not seen, but I heard that it is still there. Our mission also has very big Hanumanji, Rambola Hanumanji is there. So he completed the circuit of whole India he scanned. This was his knowledge. A person is known by his expansion of heart. How he expands his heart. How in his sankalp, others' sankalp also is included. Lower you are, more you exclude others' joy and others' sorrow. Higher you are, more you others' sorrows and joy will be in your heart. This is in your dream, the dream of thousands will be there. This is the glory of Bhagavan Ram. This is the Chid aspect of Hanuman, Bhagavan Ram. He talked to monkeys also, he talked to Sigriv also, he talked to Bali also. He will talk to Vibhishanji also. Last is the Anand aspect of Bhagavan Ram. In and through, there was an unbroken streak of his smile, which you can see that no situation became bigger than his peace of mind. No situation was eating him up. Well, this is eating me up. He was at ease. Situations eat you when your vasana is dissatisfied, and the world's thought and your vasana clash. When your vasana is bigger than the situations and it is not satisfied, then my mind reacts to it. Because your vasana is not able to take the situation. But Bhagavan Ram, because he had no vasana, he was nishkam, he was nirahankari, nishkam, nirbhay, nirdvand, and nirapeksh. 5 nir were there in him. He was nirahankari, he was nishkam, he was nirdvand, he was nirapeksh and nirbhay. So 5 nir were there in him. Let me write first before it is forgotten which nir is there. Well, can you explain in detail? Please throw some more light with due examples. So, Nirahankari means he didn't care about his personal joy. Moment you become personal in some area, you exclude everybody and you create a wall. Don't become personal and let the people enjoy your divinity. Enjoy each aspect of be such that your life becomes your life. Many emotions are nourished. Your life is a nourishment. Your life is like that sun from which people get the knowledge. Your life becomes like a moon. They get nourishment and coolness. Your life becomes like that earth which sustains and tolerates all. Your life becomes like that water which satiates all. By your love, you are satiating many. Your life becomes like that wind and breeze through which others feel, I am feeling more energetic. He is a cosmic person. He is not a micro individual. He is a cosmic person. People want to embrace his ways. People want to imitate him, emulate him. This is Bhagwan Ram. This is the Anand aspect I'm talking about. He was not one who was limited to his own joy. Yesterday you heard three causes I gave for Sita Ji's going to the Valmiki's ashram. And one of his name in Shrimad Bhagavat is Upasit Lok. One name is Upasit Lok. मतलब उपासितम लोकम ये न. You do upasana of Ram and Krishna. He does upasana of the world. Om upasit lokaya nama. Let me see who can find out. Malay, such big Bhagavat. If it is Vishnu Sahasranam, I can find out. Yeah, easy work. You do difficult, I give it to me. Mathematics teacher said, see 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. Now tell me 8 plus 8. One student said, easy you did. Difficult one you are giving to me. उनका expansion था एक personality में. When the personality doesn't have expansion, then people feel a wall between because they don't see their dream, their vision in you. When I told you one day that when I used to go to a Mahatma, still I'd love to go. When I used to see, I had this dream about what Mahatma should be talking, or at least some ideal I should see. And many never disappointed me. Really, I could see that Mahatma, that dream is there. I used to feel he would be meditating and he was meditating. I used to feel that he won't be angry and he was not angry. Certain things what I visualized, I could see that there is no wall between my dream and his living. I come with a dream to you. I come with some kind of hope from you. And I didn't have to reduce my hope seeing your responses. When a person doesn't respond, even normal things, then I have to force myself to reduce my hope, and I explain, don't hope from him. He is not the one from whom you can hope. So you reduce the bar. Again you meet, he performs lesser. Again you keep lower the bar. Third time he performs lesser. Then again you lower the bar. So most of the time when I meet the people, I keep on lowering my bar. But when we meet Mahatmas, I feel that my bar was small and their personality was bigger than my bar. Let there be no bar, he is much bigger. Bhagwan Ram's beautiful point was that he embraced all. He could mix with Shabri's. She was a Shudra, almost shunned by the whole society, but he could go and he could eat those berries also, which were touched by her. Rather, he gave. So, mam darsan kar phal anupa, nij jeev pao, nij sahas rupa. He gave moksha also to the Shabri. Rather, it is said in Kishkindha Kand, in Valmiki Ramayana, it is written, Sugrivam Sharanam Gacchati Sarama. He went to the Sharan of Sugriv also. Not Ramam Sharanam. Sugriv did not go to Ram Sharan. It is said Sugrivam Sharanam Gacchati. So he went to the Sharan of Sugriv also. He became so small that he said, I am taking your refuge, Sugriv. Please help me. So this was his way to come close to Sugriv and to whole monkey community there, which we are there. ठीक है? So you are not the person. You are supposed to break the walls with your personality. You were born with some walls, but your glory is when you can bring down that wall and allow others to peep in your heart and enjoy your mind. They don't want to, I don't want to see a mind whom I cannot enjoy. Today I'll talk about Gurudev, I'll talk about Raman Maharshi, I'll talk about Gangadhar Tilak. Because they had a mind which I want to enjoy, I can talk about the mind. When Bhagavan Ram used to walk, his mind was such that people could not only peep, but they could enter his mind easily. When you say no, that this person is very loving and lovable, that means in his mind, you can go and see his mind and you can bring him in your mind easily. Ours is the mind to mind entry with each other. This is called love. So that was the lovability of my mind. Otherwise, I don't know what is going in his mind. Normally you say, I don't know what is going in his mind. I did not know he was thinking like that. He also doesn't know what I am thinking like that. ऐसा नहीं होता है. I don't know what's cooking inside. Use such expressions. I didn't know that he was thinking like that. But Mahatma's mind, I can make it out. He must be thinking on some higher thought. He must be thinking on some great values. Let me go and see him. You don't go to see a Mahatma. You want to see what is the beauty of his thought today. Let me bask in his mental thought. Let me get drenched in his love. Let me get soaked in his compassion. That was Bhagwan Ram. That was the Ananda aspect. You read in Tulsi Ramayana when Bhagwan Ram was leaving for Lanka, leaving Lanka and going to Ayodhya with this Pushpak Viman. Indra came. Whole war he didn't come. Now he is coming. He is saying, Bhagwan, he was afraid that supposing Bhagwan Ram gets defeated, I'll be killed first. Already sufficient bashing this Meghnad had given me. I had all my bones have broken. गरीब हार वार गए, हम मारे जाएंगे. Swarthi, very selfish. Last day he is sending his chariot. Last day, when Ravan was fighting, then he is sending his chariot. अरे पहले ही भेजना चाहिए था chariot. Therefore he said Raman Rathi Birath Raghubira. अब कहले chariot पहले क्यों नहीं भेजे? बेवकूफ टाइप आदमी हो यार इंद्र. इतनी लड़ाई हो गई, इतनी दिन की लड़ाई हो गई, अब तुम चैरियट भेज रहे हो. सो रहे थे क्या? ये चैरियट गया था सर्विसिंग में. चैरियट हैड गॉन फॉर सर्विसिंग. पंचर था क्या? ये तो था नहीं. और भगवान राम्स ग्लोरी इज दैट ही सेड ओके गुड थैंक यू. वो चढ़ भी गए. हम लोग तो बोले ले जाओ, वापस ले जाओ. अब लाए होते हम सब जीत लिए. अब नाउ ऑलरेडी हम सबको मार चुके हैं. मेघनाथ को मार दिया, कुंभकर्ण को मार दिया, फलाने ढिमका को मार गया. अब क्या चैरियट लाए हो? वापस ले जाओ. भगवान राम डिड नॉट से. This was entry. It is very easy to enter the saint's mind. It is very easy to gel with the ideas that he has. A sansari person is closed, blocked. And you say, I don't know, I cannot make him explain. You say such words. I can't drill this point in his mind. Drill. Use such word. I can't drill this point in his mind. He is a total blocked person. He is stone. Even his tone is soft. You say such things. Bhagavan Ram need the Ananda aspect. When I have put an idea about you, that you are not good, howsoever goodness you will do, I will always put you in that phrase only, you are not good. You will think, I am in me, but give me also one chance to say that I am also trying to be good. But I already have my fixed idea about you. तब कैसे काम बनेगा भाई? तब तो हमने I have for whole life I have taken you out. ऐसा नहीं था. He had all inclusive personality. Therefore he was Ram, Ramyate Sarvasmin. That who revels in all and all revel in him. He is Ram. Ram dhatu is there. So this is the Anand aspect, his forgiveness, his compassion, his love, his smile, his laughter, his joy, his ability to, what is it called, make the whole India one. Ram mein Bharat he made. He started from Ayodhya and slowly he went to Madhya Pradesh. He was born in Uttar Pradesh. Then he went to Bihar where he got married, Nepal and Bihar side. Sita ji was from there. Then he went to back to Ayodhya. Then he went to Madhya Pradesh. Chitrakoot is in both UP and MP. Then from there he travelled all the way to Dandakaranyam, to Maharashtra. Then from there he went to Kishkinda, which is the Andhra Pradesh, etc. And then he went to Sabrimalai, etc. Then from there he went to Rameshwaram and then to Lanka. So from extreme north to extreme south, everywhere it was all Ram. And today also you go to south or north, east or west, Bhagavan Ram is everywhere worshipped. ये आनंद में राम है. Really Ram word brings you joy. अब राम बोल दोगे ना उसे से आनंद जाएगा. ये राम के महत्व. This is आनंद aspect of that. है ना? बोले I thought today is Ram Navami. ऐसे आप टॉक दे रहे हैं, ऐसा लग रहा है रामनवमी है आज. तो उनके लीला का Ramnavami is there on 30th March, not today. 30 is still more than a month to go. Ramnavami. Well, when is Krishna Janmashtami? I'm Panchanga or what? So there. So, so you go and see and check. Some are so lazy they only ask. They don't, phone they cannot put it and see. Just type Krishna Janmashtami 2023, it will tell you. But that they are so lazy they cannot see that. One beautiful shlok comes, 19 shlok is there. Bhagavan Ram is going to his dham. Smaratam hridevinyasya viddham dandakantakaihi swapada pallavam rama atma jyotiragat tataha. He said, Bhagavan Ram, when he had to leave his dham, see the word Smaratam. Smaratam means those who remember him. Or the Chasham, Smaratam. Those who remember him. What he did? He put his feet in the heart of those who remember him. Achha? And which feet he put? His lotus-like feet. Achha? Swapada pallavam. Achha, what is the characteristic of that feet? Viddham, it was pierced. Oh, pierced by what? Dandak kantakaihi, by the thorns of Dandakaranya. That feet, which was pierced by the thorns of Dandakaranya, he had put in the heart of those people who remember him. It means what? Means if you remember, God only makes you meditate about him. If God does not want, you can't meditate on him. Smaratam hridivinyasya. And then he went to his dham. Swapada pallavam rama atma jyotiragat tata swayam. See what is written. He didn't say he went to Saket. He said he went to Atma Jyoti. That means that consciousness which was everywhere, it manifested as a form, and again it went to his own conscious nature without the form. This is also one good shlok. Vidhi hriday vinyasya. He saw that people are remembering me. Let me now put myself in the heart so that whenever he closes his eyes, he will see my beautiful form. So I will, and with that form in his heart, he can conquer everything. So I will talk to him I'll laugh with him, and I will make me available. Loving means making yourself available, making yourself acceptable. With your actions, you made somebody acceptable. When you love somebody, everything about you is very acceptable to your beloved. So Bhagavan Ram is now available, acceptable, accessible. This 3A is called loving. Available, acceptable, and accessible. Achha? This is called the person who is loving. Now, it is said here, I am concluding. This chapter is concluded now. So, achha? When concluding? Now. Achha. Only until it concludes we cannot say that you can't. So, it is said here, Yasyamalam, 21st slok, Yasyamalam ripasadassu yashodunapi gayanti agagnam rishayo digibhendra pattam tamnakapala vasupala kirita jushta padam bhujam raghupatim sharadam prapadde. He says, first thing, see, what is the nominative here? Rishayaha. Rishayaha gayanti. The rishis sing his glories. Achha? Where they sing? In the congregation of kings also. Achha? Yasyamalam. And what they sing? They sing about the spotless, beautiful glory of Bhagavan Ram. Today also, Aduna Api. And what this singing does? Agagna. It removes the sins. Sins means through which you have to take medicine. So sin, and therefore all medicine are mycin, tetramycin, this mycin, that mycin. So he used that word, this mycin, that mycin. कितना ऐसा नाम, उसका नाम sin से ही होता है. So, तो जोक की बात होगी. Sin means through which you don't open up, through which you don't have very good things to talk about, something which you can't express so easily. That is called sin. In front of everybody you can't express that emotion. If you have a very clean room, that room you will be not afraid if somebody comes inside. But if your room is not clean, the bed is not made, and the books are all lying here and there, and your pajama, one side is this, other side like this. Supposing it is like that. Or supposing your, or table is quite messed up table, so you will be very afraid that nobody should come in my room because I will be exposed otherwise. So you will try your best that nobody should come, and you will see that it is locked, even if you are going for 1 minute. And if somebody comes inside, you get tensed, and you try to see it goes out fast. So, sin means through which you are a closed person. You don't open up your joy. And supposing your room is very good, full of flowers, you have done nice puja, it is a fragrance, so you'll see anybody can come. He should also come and see how beautiful my room is, how nice the curtains are, how nice the fragrance is. So sin means through which you become closed, through which you become locked inside you. You're locked in your emotion because what you did was not worth talking about. You can't talk about what you did. You can't talk about what you thought. You can't talk about what you feel. It is not good to talk about that. That is called sin. And it is bottled up. It is not that it is sublimated. It is bottled up now. That is called sin. It is not sublimated. It has precipitated to the point that I am not good. It is precipitated. It has crystallized in your personality. But Bhagavan Ram's glory is like that. Gayanti agagnam. Dekho kitta. Agagnam. Amalam. This is the adjective of amalam. Yasya amalam. Acha. And it is said here, See what is said here, and which is Digibhendra Pattam. Pattam means it illumines even the in the what is it called? The Diggaj are there. Diggaj, those who hold the dishas, that elephants called Diggaj. It illuminates those elephants, those who are holding the disha. Diggaj, they were the word Diggaj. So, and all the devatas and people, they are serving Bhagwan, how? With the tip of their crown at the feet of Bhagwan. You know, the crown is there, so and the tip of the crown is there. They are serving. Tam nakpal vasupal kirit jushtam. Acha, हाँ. Padambujam raghupati mishranam prapadde. So this is a beautiful slok. I offer Sharan. Sharan means? Bolo? Sharan means? Bole Sharan means Hari Om Sharan. No. अरे वो शरण नहीं है, वो शरण नहीं. I go to Sharan means that I will rest in you only. Sharan means resting place. Graha rakshitroho. Graha rakshitroho, Panini says. So, which is my resting place and which is my rescuing place. He will rescue and rest. I will rest where I will be rescued. Don't rest there where you cannot be rescued. Your rest should not become your place of insecurity. Don't rest where you will become insecure. Rest where you will be rescued from. That is called Sharanam. Sharanam means which takes your fear away. Bhagwan is mine. Bhagwan is mine. Like Vibhishan took the Sharanam of Bhagwan Ram. Vibhishan Sharanagati. He took Sharanam of Bhagwan Ram. Shamana Sujas Sunyaya. Next slok is very beautiful. You have to take it. स यै स्पृष्टो अभिदृष्टो वा संविष्टो अनुगतोऽपि वा कोसलास्ते ययुस्थानं यत्र गच्छन्ति योगिनः. It is said, there are some who touched Bhagwan Ram. Saha yehi sprishta. Who touched? I mean, there can be monkey also. They can be monkey also. They can be bear also. They can be demons also. Abhidrishto, or somebody saw from the top. Saw. They can be bird who saw him like that. Abhidrishto means the top who saw here and there. Va samvishto. Samvishto means they were walking along with him, like dog, etc., like deer, etc. And last is anugatopiva, who are behind him, like bugs, etc. Or in the bed, samvishto means who were like in the bed, some worm were there, some spider was there, or some kind of insect was there. And anugato means who walked behind him, like the dog or animal. Four are said: sprishto, abhidrishto, samvishto, anugatopiva. Then what happened to these? They also went to that place where yogis go. Nowhere this is written. Very unique slok in Bhagavat. Mila? Nahi mila? Kosalaste yayuhu sthanam yatra gachanti yogina. Well, I could have become then all these things. Unnecessarily I am here, struggling with my own life. I don't know how long I will live, but I also would have become bug. People all look, all you are like a bug. But if at that time I was there, I could also have got the place of yogis. So yah sah yahi sprishtaha. Sah is for Ram. Then yahi means by those he was sprishta, he was touched. Abhidrishto, ऊपर से किसी ने देख लिया, ओ राम जा रहे हैं, किसी ने देख भी लिया. Samvishto, they were sleeping where Ramji was sleeping, on the same place, on the same ground. Many insects were there. Or Anugato, they walked behind him. They also reached to that place of glory. That is the compassion of Bhagavan Ram is there. Are you getting this? Nahi, this is mein aa raha hai. This is the glory. The avatar is the different. Avatar means where the effort is not from the side of devotee. The dharma of avatar is that it will take you across. Like you take salt, even without knowing it's a salt, you will feel salt in your mouth. Similarly, no, without knowing also if it's avatar, you will go to some good place. Avatar में और ordinary time में this is the difference. Difference आ जाता है. बताओ, कंस, person like Kans reached Bhagwan Krishna because he was thinking about Bhagwan Krishna day and night. Person like Ravan also reached Bhagwan. I was sitting with some saint, somebody said, we should become like Ravan at least, or we should become like Kans, at least we can reach. So that saint said, it is difficult to have intensity like their hatred. Their hatred intensity is difficult. You can't match their hatred intensity. Because they were very single pointed in your hate. Nothing appeared to them. Only they were thinking about Ram or Krishna. You can't be like them. This is the glory of Bhagavan. Some is the importance of the dham or the mahatma is there. Like darshan, you went to darshan of just darshan of Rameshwaram is mentioned. If you read Shiv Puran, just darshan of Rameshwaram itself gives you a lot of punya. Or darshan of Mahakal gives you a lot of punya. Forget about worshipping that linga. Kuch hota hai. Like somebody comes to just see you from far off places. Supposing somebody I know he is coming from United States and he has come to see me. And even if I know that he is coming from America to see me, and he has a good bhav, so I will be happy, oh, you have come from America just to see me. That will make my heart pleased with him. He may not give me something. He may not offer something. He may not have spent time with me. Or he may not have stayed with me. But out of 20 people, he also came and offered namaskar and went away just to see me if he came. And if I know him, and if I can give something to him, and I have a lot of things to give, and I feel, no, he is needing, he is poor, or he needs money, I have billion, I can give him something. Or his children are having some problem and I can sort it out, I'll give it. Or his daughter is not getting married, I will say, I'll get something, I can do something. Imagine of the God who is there, if somebody comes from 10,000 kilometers to just gaze at him and offer his namaskar. Imagine, you went to Mahakal, or you went to Omkareshwar, or you went to Vaidyanath, where on the top you had put. You know how that person was shouting? Man. Everything about that place was hilarious. So, you were not in Vaidyanath. Or you went to Mallikarjun, where everybody ran. Throwing their shoes, they ran. Helter-skelter. Or you went to, what is it called, Nageshwar. Let me see, you remember Nageshwar? Tell, Sira, where is Nageshwar? Tell. Tell, acha, Bhim Shankar. Where was Bhim Shankar? Lo, इतनी मेहनत से गई याद ही नहीं आ रहा. Huh? No, where, which, tell me some hint you give. Huh? Bhim Shankar, where was that? तुम बताओ. Bhim Shankar? हाँ? अरे अभिषेक सभी जगह हो रहा है. जहाँ लंबा सीढ़ी नीचे गए थे. That is Bhim Shankar. सब गोचू हैं, सब सो रहे हैं. इतनी मुश्किल से गए, याद ही नहीं आ रहा है. Tell me, Krishneshwar. Krishneshwar, where the head was touched. That was Krishneshwar. I was asking to touch the head. And you were like bowing down like that. That was Krishneshwar. समय से याद रखो, है कि नहीं? I'm not asking Omkareshwar, that was easy. अब भगवान जब देखते हैं कि आया है इतनी दूर से, तो उसको अवतार में भी आते हैं, तो भगवान है, ही कैन गिव एनीथिंग. भगवान का मतलब ही है कि हु इज शावरर ऑफ एनीथिंग. ही कैन बाईपास योर फ्रूट ऑफ एक्शन. आपके पास तो बताओ, कुब्जा को ऐसे खड़ा कर दिया. भगवान कृष्ण, कुब्जा मस्त टाइप थी. एक बात थी कुब्जा में, कुब्जा जो है मस्त टाइप थी. हाँ, ऐसा लिखा है. ही वॉज गोइंग लाइक दिस, ही वॉज नॉट थिंकिंग क्या कंस क्या फंस. वो तो चली गई. कुब्जा, ही सेड, गिव मी द चंदन व्हाट यू हैव. हु आर यू? ही सेड, आई एम सैरिंद्री and I am the personal attendant of Kans, and I give him and put the chandan on him. And she was laughing and smiling. Bhagwan said, give me also the chandan. He said, okay, I'll put it on straight away, I'll put it. उसी से खुश हो गए. कुछ नहीं किया कुब्जा ने, तो और कुछ भी साधना नहीं किया कुब्जा ने. She did tapasya, or she did jap, or she did Vishnu Sahasranam, or she did पाठ, and she did some kind of तीर्थ etc. उसी से प्रसन्न हो गए भगवान. बोले बस तुमको हम बना देते हैं. भगवान put his hand on her chin and put his right leg on his right feet, on his right feet, left feet, and lifted like this. खड़ाक से ऐसे एकदम. What many operations can't do. भगवान ने इसको छू दिया, खुश हो गया. तो ये अवतार का ये धर्म होता है. Are you getting my point? That there is an influence because of his स्वभाव, something happens. भगवान कृष्ण, about it is written in Bhagavat, when he was in Mathura, people stopped growing old. That was his glory. उनको देख देख के प्रमुदित था. They were so happy that they stopped growing old. Aging is stopped for some time. ऐसा हो गया. ये भगवान की ऐसी महिमा है. Will bring here also. He will also not grow. पुरुषो रामचरितं श्रवणै उपधारयन् आनिशंस्य परो राजन् कर्मबन्धैर्विमुच्यते आनिशंस्यः परो. So it is said here, the one who listens to the glories of Bhagavan Ram. So what happens to him? Karma bandhahi vimuchyate. He is free from the bondage of action. One more is written. See, anishansya paro, that means saralta. He attains the qualities like saralta, komalta. He becomes more, the subhav becomes very big. When you say, somebody has very good nature, Swami. What is the meaning of good nature? He is a singer, or he is a, what is it called, piano player, or is a flutist, or he is a mouth organ. There is one mouth organ is there. You must have used it. Mouth organ is there. They do like that. Mouth organ. In my childhood, I used to play mouth organ. Not from learning, etc. Somebody gave. I had no interest in any mouth organ. So we used to just play like that. Mouth organ. No specialist. I never went to any musical concert. I never went for any dance program. No such thing was there. I don't know all these things. Acha, हाँ. So here means what? Means what? When you say good swabhav of a person, good swabhav means that he is ready to give up his ego and attachment and aversion to please you. कैसे बोल देते? When you say that his nature is very good, you say, maybe on some issue I have my own ahankar. I think I am bigger than you. But I know that this ahankar will hurt you. So in front of you, I will give up that ahankar. My attachment is there. I know it is going to hurt you. I will give up my attachment. Or my hatred is there. I know it will hurt you. I will give that hatred. The ability to give up your ahankar, attachment, aversion, or irsha, etc. To know that I should not be a cause of your hurt and disturbances. That is called my beautiful nature. And when you say his nature is very not good, that means he is hurting me, but he is not giving up. समझ गए ना? He is hurting me. His nature is hurting me. But he is not giving up. इसी को बोलते हैं his nature is not very great. Bhagwan Ram was the son of Dashrath. Vishwamitra goes and he says, Anuj Samet Dehu Raghunatha. You give me along with Lakshmanji. And Dashrath got very sad. He started shivering, sweating. And to that extent, he says, Vipra nahi kaho bichari. You have not thought on this topic. You didn't think well. You are a thoughtlessly you are asked this. Chauthe pan payo suchari. Well, in my last stage, I got this 4 sons. And that you are asking Ram. I cannot give Ram. I will come with you. You want demons to be killed, and Ram is very young, inexperienced. And those demons are hundreds of years old, and he is only 15-year-old. How can you ask him? He is so soft also. He had no experience of going in such harsh situations. Vipra kaho nahi bichar. You did not ask well. Ram nahi, hum Ram ko nahi de sakte. Uske baad Vishwamitra got very upset. He said, I am going now. Why did you say it? Ask anything, I will give you. Khub jhagda ho. Jhagda kya? He shouted. Vasishji intervened. On this point, Dashrath was becoming harder and very possessive. Vasishji said, Dekho, when your yajna was, because of the yajna only Ram was born. And to protect that yajna, now you have to go. You have to allow them to go. And after that, Dashrath did not take time in giving up that. Understood what I want to say? Good nature, udarta, magnanimity, maybe I have an issue with you, maybe I have issue with this person, maybe I don't like you, maybe I am attached to somebody, maybe I have my own identity. But the moment I come in front of you, I realize that I should not be a source of somebody's disturbance. Rather, I will be the sprinkler of joy, and therefore I give up myself. I give up myself. The one who gives up his self, I think he conquers everybody. And now, everybody wants that his wish should be fulfilled. And therefore Vishwamitra said, see, Dashrath, you have given 2, I will give you 8. Inkar hoyati kalyan. I am taking 2, but I will come with 8. क्या लोग नहीं समझे? Understood, Prashita? No. 8 means all 4 children and their wives also, they all will get married. Oh. ये मतलब था. Bhagavan Ram's nature was that he was very submissive. His nature was Ram Subhava Sabhi Sukhdata. You cannot be the source of joy unless you know how to give up your own identity which hurts somebody, words which hurt somebody. There's an aspect of your nature which people are finding difficult to gulp. There is a softer aspect also, but there is a harder aspect also, which is hurting. Which you, because you have practiced, you may not realize it that I am the source of annoyance and disturbances. You don't know it. Okay. And that aspect from anything which hurts you, keep away. That is the only thing. Why you keep away from the snake? Because you know it can hurt me. If supposing marshy land is there, you don't like to walk there. You know I can slip and hurt myself. You'll try to go through a safer way by passing that water. So you will not know that this aspect of my personality is not well received. It is not very pleasing in me. And you cannot say I don't care. Please note you are a part of the whole. If you don't care, you will not be cared. And it will come back to you as some pain. Not that you don't care and you are fine after that. It's not like that. Left hand cannot say to the right, I don't care about the left. We cannot say to the right hand. Left hand also is required to work. Right hand knows that I need left hand many times. It can't be left because it is left hand. You need people with you to do something. You need their goodwill. You need their blessings. You need their physical help. One program you see, how many people were required? You saw one program, hundreds of people were required somebody had to lift the table, somebody has to lift the chairs, somebody has to see the mic system, somebody has to put the carpet there, somebody has to put something, somebody had to give money, somebody had to give fruit, somebody had to cook, somebody had to bring ice cream. Somebody had to do the lighting. And above all, God suspended the rain. I told you that it won't be raining. You said 80% rain, 90% at 9 o'clock. And rain was from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock was the prime time. Indra was contacted. 90% means quite a strong rain. 80-90%. It could have been everybody. आप अकेले नहीं कर सकते हैं. आप समझिए इसको आप. You cannot do it alone. It's not a golf. गोल्फ नहीं हो सकता कि अकेले खेलो आप ऐसे टोपी लगा के. ऐसे नहीं है. One cap is there and there's a golf cart. What is it called? Golf cart is there. And golf stick is there. That is club. And then then it goes slowly. And then you make their business and all these things there. You establish contact. You have not played golf? Acha. So now leave it. So this Swabhava of Bhagavan Ram, person gets it. And supposing person already doesn't have ahankar, already doesn't have attachment. Attachment means through which love through exclude everybody. Attachment is all exclusive and love is all inclusive. In attachment, you exclude others. I am attached to him only. So I am caring about him only and nobody else. Love is, I will care for all. I see God in all and I will see all. So therefore attachment is always unwelcome. I want you to care me also. So anishansya paro rajan. Ultimately, he is free from all the bondage of action, and this completes. After that, after that, क्या after that? After that, one chapter is there where 21 when next generations of Bhagwan Ram is mentioned. Like Lav Kush are there. So who's the Kush? Kush's son was Atiti, Atiti's son was Nishad, Nishad's was Nab, Nab was Pundrik, Pundrik was Shemdho, Shemdhan was Da, Devanik, Devanik was Ani. This is 21 generations from Bhagwan Ram. So somebody came recently, said, I also belong to the generation of Bhagwan Ram. He was also giving some proof in India. Like Lahore has become, Law was there. Law's place was Lahore. This we given birth. All the four brothers had two children. They had two children. Lakshmanji had Angad and Chitraketu. Chitraketu Bharatji had Taksh and Poshkal, and Shatrughan had Subahu and Shutsen. So this is there. And their generation is mentioned. Imagine nobody can lie for 20 generations. It is a true fact. Huh? झूठ भी कितना बोलेगा कोई. So this is what Ramayana is. This is the स्वभाव of Bhagwan Ram. ठीक है ना? Be firm with yourself, no doubt. Be firm, be deadly firm, be very strict with yourself. Be very, very, what is it called, resolute with your own laws. Because following dharma, it requires a lot of inner resolution and lot of strength and lot of steel in you. But when you are living with people, see that between him and me, I don't create any kind of wall, or I don't hurt, or I'm not a source of annoyance, or my memory, when he will remember about me, I hope he will never be disturbed in my life, in his whole life. ऐसा स्वभाव बनाओ. Because we will be short-lived, but memory of the person is very long-lived. This will be Bhagwan Ram का ऐसा स्वभाव था. Once anybody met, and whole life he was remembering him. He became, and other people used to pray that every birth I should get a Swami like Bhagwan Ram. इतना मधुर स्वभाव था इनका. He had such a charming and such a beautiful nature. है ना अच्छा स्वभाव भगवान राम का. ये राम जी का स्वभाव was worth emulating. So if you read again and again, you will see what beautiful nature he had. कितना उनके अंदर शांति थी. You know, when you spread your own peace and you spread your own joy, that is called love. If you have no peace and joy, how can you love? वो बांध दिया उन्होंने सबको. He entered in all hearts of India. Monkeys, when they had to leave from Lanka, they were asked to go to Kishkinda. All monkeys were crying. About Indra, I forgot that story left. Indra, Bhagwan Ram said, all the monkeys who are killed, please shower nectar on them. Rain and bring them alive. Somebody's head was severed, somebody's hand was cut. So Indra had showered and the monkeys were alive. And not only this, Bhagwan Ram said that wherever these monkeys are there in their residence, see that sufficient flowers, fruits and river is there. So that they can have sufficient fruits, because they gave their life. इनको बहुत मार पड़ी. Some have been eaten, some have been crushed, some have been, almost pulverized. Still they were fighting for me. And therefore they will get great place. ऐसे भगवान राम थे. And ultimately when he was going from the top, he threw dresses also for everybody. It comes in Tulsi. So he threw dresses. Vibhishanji got dresses, and all the monkeys and bears, they started putting dresses. They don't know where to put, but they had put. And then Bhagwan Ram goes to them, he said, because of you only, I could kill Ravan. ऐसी सी बात बोलते थे. ये प्यार था भगवान राम. ठीक है, इसीलिए वो भगवान थे. And such person also is Bhagavan for us. If somebody is like that, तो आप बोलेंगे he is like my Bhagavan. We'll see more tomorrow. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namah. Hari Om.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayan Vasudeva, 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 He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, He Nath Narayan